Morning from Northumberland on Tuesday the 28th of April, a time when we begin another week of this lockdown, another chance to journey through this week and to know that whatever we do, God journeys with us, as the icon I was talking about on Sunday reminds us. There's a lot going on today in terms of the readings and in terms of the commemorations of the saints. And the temptation is to cover them all at some length and end up with a 10-minute talk, which neither you nor I want. But simply first to go back to Stephen, the one who we left with his face shining like an angel. We often miss Stephen's story because his day, St. Stephen's Day, is Boxing Day, and most of us are sort of recovering from Christmas, and we miss out on this wonderful story. Stephen, with the face of an angel, speaks out with power about the love and grace of God in Jesus Christ, and because of that, he is taken and killed and executed. And we know that Paul, Saul as he was then, was part of that crowd. Maybe not a stone thrower, but someone who was with them. And so the story of Stephen and his triumph unto death also is a factor in the story of Paul and the later unfolding of the Acts of the Apostles. Then in the Gospel we have this marvelous saying from Jesus that he is the bread of life, moving on from his feeding of the crowd to the fact that he feeds us all. And of course it strikes us with greater power at this time when we are not able to share in that food which sustains us. And finally, we also commemorate a saint, Peter Chanel, who died in 1841. He died as a missionary, going to what we would now call Vanuatu in the South Pacific, to a place that was very much full of a violent turmoil of life, and going there to bring the word and the love of Christ. And he was killed, battered to death on this day in 1841. There is a thread here from Stephen to Peter of those who are so motivated by Christ in them that their lives are poured out for others. It's an important message for us. We need to let Christ live in us. We need to feed on Christ in the word, in prayer, and in the fullness of time in the sacrament, so that we too can offer our lives in service, probably not unto death, but still offering our lives in the service of other people. May God bless us, feed us, and nourish us in our journey today.